Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, DeAndre.
Baby, it feels so good to be back, and in honor of the fans and my family, my co-hosts, let me do my best Whitney Houston impersonation. My people, I love you, Jerusalem. I love you.
Here, let me do my best Whitney Houston impression right now. Ready? Nick, in 3, 2, 1.
I knew you were going to do that.
That man chuckling in the background is the last standing Samoan. You know him, you love him. We're going to start calling him Brown Magic. Big Rig, Nick Utam.
Call me now for your free reading, man.
Call me now.
Kendo's definitely the father of the baby.
God damn it, this bitch is back. And finally, our friend Kendo Slice.
Hi, I'm Kendo.
And you have an alcohol problem.
No, I don't.
You're not drinking. That's the problem.
Yeah, I am. It's Miller time.
Oh shit.
Okay, all right.
There's no problem.
Tom Atkins, nice.
Yeah, I popped one before we went live.
There you go, man.
Molly, baby. Molly.
And Dustin is now back on the show.
Yeah,
She's a fine bitch.
So, folks, this week's World Class Bullshitters is going to be a lot of fun because we've had a ton of pop culture news come out since we've last met. I know I've talked about Kathleen Kennedy and all that great shit, but it's never been officially discussed on World Class Bullshitters proper. So we're not going to spend the night discussing all the old stories. We got a bunch of new ones, but we may briefly brush over those so you can hear the other Bullshitters' take on this. But before we get into that and this new Mandalorian show and all this stuff, which is the image you're looking at, this is officially from Star Wars. This isn't a fan costume. This isn't cosplay. This is the real deal from the show, which we'll be talking about in a moment. But before we do that, let me give a very special shout out to 2 listeners of the week. First off, our friend, superfan Adam Shawhan. Adam's a great dude. I've talked to him countless times. He always tells me how much he appreciates the show, and he said it helped him get through a rough time. So, stuff like that, I always, it makes me happy to know that our show helps people, during some rough periods. And also a very special shout out to another listener of the week, Justin DeRosa. So we'll be talking to you in the future, man. Just take care of everything behind the scenes. So thank you to those people, and let's talk about our newest Patreon members. So let us give a special shout out to Unidentified SFM, as well as Brandon Buckingham. We also would like to thank, Ben, as well as, again, superfan Adam Shawhan, Ryan Martinez, Salvador, Yakov Merkin, and Scribe Eye Steak. So thank you to the newest patrons. We appreciate all that you guys are doing for the channel. We got tons of content coming at you. Tonight, we're going to give you World Class Bullshitters After Hours. After that, we're going to have a commentary over the weekend for They Live. And then next week, we got a Twilight Zone discussion before we do the official one here on the channel on Wednesday night. So with those things out of the way, all the business out of the way, let's start talking about, well, one second. We had 2 super chats pop up. So let's give quick thanks to our friend Layden Swallow 09, who says, "Evening, Hefe, still working and lurking." Layden Swallow, you ever get a break? Well, it doesn't matter. You got World Class Bullshitters to help you get through the time. So thank you for working and lurking with us. And we also have our friend Samuel Aragon that says, "Any luck giving Wakanda the Olympics?" Not yet, but we're going to help make the bid.
I wrote a letter to the IOC just yesterday.
Yeah. Well, it should get there later in the week.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's mostly gentlemen, but still, we don't discriminate here on this channel. Look on the screen right now. What you see is your first look at the official Star Wars live-action television show, The Mandalorian. Now, I discussed this morning because the title was leaked, and now you have your first look. So, as I said earlier, The Mandalorian takes place after the stories of Jango and Boba Fett. Another warrior emerges in the Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Empire and before the emergence of the First Order. We follow the travails of a lone gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy, far from the authority of the New Republic. So, Dion, you're one of the biggest Star Wars fans I've ever met. What do you think of the description? That came from the official Jon Favreau Twitter. That wasn't the fan speculation.
Well, my initial reaction was, "Oh, cool. No, I've been asking that for 4 years. And then reality kicked me in the nuts. And I was like, oh, yeah, Solo went so fucking well. I can't wait to watch this one. I said in my robot, what the fuck voice.
Okay, Nicole. I'm just gonna call you robot. What the fuck? What the fuck, voice, Nicole? No one will know who we're talking about. She'll never listen to this show. Oh, bullshitters! That's offensive. Anyway, we'll talk about her another day.
What a bunch of assholes! I bet they.
You're damn right we are.
Well, we won't tell the time she took a penny on her nose and ran around a toilet seat, or was that her tongue?
I'm pretty sure it was her tongue.
Okay. It's that kind of party tonight, folks.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell that story at all.
No. We'll save it for after hours, where we tell the real dark stories. But Kendo, Nick, I know you guys are well versed in Star Wars. I mean, you have to be on this channel, but you don't give a shit the way Dion and I do. You weren't as well, Kendo. You were as heartbroken after The Force Awakens. That's how you found this channel.
Yes.
But we now live in a post. Good Star Wars world era, however you want to phrase that properly. And now we got The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, Solo, Rogue One, varying degrees of quality from pretty decent to absolute dog shit. And now we have our first look at The Mandalorian. So Dion, looking at the screen, what are your thoughts and opinions on this image?
I mean, it actually looks pretty cool. The Mandalorian, and that's what's so damn frustrating is that I'm kind of assuming he's on a mission, whether it be hunting for bounty or if they're trying to go into the backstory of the Mandalorians, which they'll probably fucking change it because fuck us, right?
Yeah.
But it looks pretty fucking cool. And I'm just like, God, you know that it's a fucking honey dick, and
I was waiting for that.
They're clearly honey dicking me because I'm like, oh, well, maybe it won't be so bad. And I'm like, oh no, I'm sure it will be fucking bad.
Could you explain honey dicking for the new listeners out there, please?
Yeah, please, heavy detail.
So for those of you who have never heard that phrase before, whenever myself or the brothers here on the channel use the phrase honey dicking, they're dingling a very enticing, hopeful, sweet, supple nugget in front of us, trying to get us to believe that it's going to be good. And as you realize that, you know what, that it might be pretty sweet, it might taste really good, you realize that there is a dick underneath it. It's just a dick covered in honey, and your day is ruined, and you've been bamboozled, if you will. And it's fucking terrible.
They got us.
right when you're going to put it in your mouth, you're like, oh, wait, this is a dick in my mouth. This is terrible.
I'm so glad that somebody is going to have a soundbite of that.
I know.
And I'm glad that somebody is me. Because I hate my best friends. Nick, Kendo, what do you guys think of this image?
I mean, yeah, it does look cool. It does look really awesome. But once again, we have been honey dicked before, and I don't want to get honey dicked again because it doesn't feel good. And I just don't care anymore. Anything they put out, the cartoons, the TV shows, anything anymore, I just don't care. I don't want it. I'm tired of it. Give me something different and new. I don't care for it anymore.
Kendo?
Yeah, I mean, the image is nice, but again, everything we've had for the last 3 years has been awful. And based on that description of the show, it makes me not excited at all. It just sounds like a galaxy set in a galaxy far, far away in space 1880. So space 1880. Gunfighters of the old West Republic.
Banana Republic.
Yeah,
so
them too.
The only big positive I have, I like this image too. I'm not gonna all of a sudden say it looks like shit. It's better than almost any design we've seen from Disney. You know what? I can't think of a better design from the Disney era than this. And I'm not trying to all of a sudden change my tune because fuck Disney overall. But I do genuinely love this design. I think it's cool. It looks like, I like the helmet. The body suit looks whatever, but I do like the helmet quite a bit. Again, it's just Boba Fett. At the end
is that who it is? Is that who it is?
No, it's not really Boba Fett. But it's
Okay,
fun. I'm glad you asked that question. Do you know who's actually playing this character?
No.
Did we all see Kingsman: The Golden Circle?
Yep.
Yes.
Do you remember? You remember the guy, the whiskey guy with the mustache who kind of looked like Burt Reynolds? That turned out
Oberyn in Game of Thrones. Yep.
That's
it.
I
know he's also in Equalizer 2. Yeah, I know who he is.
So he's a pretty solid choice. I looked him up on Good Morning Pop Culture. He's going to play Maxwell Lord in the Wonder Woman movie. So this guy's got a career coming up. So hopefully he's not as emasculated as Poe Dameron or Finn or any of those other characters.
Here's a super dumb question because I don't know everything about Star Wars. Is this helmet style, is that the Mandalorian helmet style? Is that their thing? Is that what they look like?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to know that.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks old old westy. I don't know if that's the proper nomenclature, but it is for
It
this
is
show.
now.
Yeah. But remember, this is being directed by Jon Favreau, so there's a little hope, but it's also under the watchful, caring brown eye of Kathleen Kennedy. So she's going to ruin it.
Be careful.
Don't go there. Here, take this.
Don't sit underneath it. It's going to be terrible. Don't do it.
Don't ever say shit covered in front of me again.
I love that movie.
I do too so much. If you guys out there know what we're talking about, just press 1. Don't even type it in.
Yeah.
Let us know. Well, then we'll know if you know, and then we'll know that you know.
And you'll know that we know that you know.
Oh, and Data Racer? No. I'll watch it for 1,001th time, sir.
Well, I mean, we're looking at this, and we know the outline of the story. But the one thing I did bring up this morning, Dion, that I want to ask you if you, because you know how we like to read into things, but sometimes we're not making up a fan theory. But listen to this statement.
Right.
We follow the travails. The Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Empire and before the emergence of the First Order. We follow the travails of a lone gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy, far from the authority of the New Republic. I think that's a way to make a story where Han, Luke, and Leia are alive, but they're never going to be in the show.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking this says. So there's going to be all these speculative things coming from Screen Rant and all these other dumb websites that we reference because they're dumb. But they'll be talking about, could this person pop up? Could that person pop up?
I don't want any of them. Don't want any of them to pop up. If you know, I don't want. I mean, if they reference them in dialogue, that's fine. But I don't want to see them in the show because then you have to get an actor and actress to play them. They're not the same thing, not the same character. They don't look the same, and there's going to be a whole fucking thing with that as well. So
well, I don't even want them name dropped because that's one of the biggest complaints I have with the new era is like, oh my God, you're Han Solo. You did this. It's like, we, the audience, already know this. Don't talk to the audience, Ray. You shouldn't know all this shit that happened in war anyway. You're off on an outworld planet. No one knows who the fuck you are. You probably don't have access to a library or a holocron or whatever they use.
Yeah. There's no way you have Twitter on that planet. Come the fuck on. All right.
That's what that helmet was. The only reason she knows Luke Skywalker because it says property of Luke Skywalker, Rebel Alliance in the helmet. But yeah, we're just for the record, we're not softening our tune on Disney Star Wars. Everything that we've critiqued, we feel the same way about. This is just a picture, and the picture looks fine. I know a lot of people are going to start to make their own costumes and run around conventions and say, "Oh my God, I'm the new Mandalorian character. He's so great."
Yeah, but I mean, okay, well, you know, hold your fucking horses. Don't do that just yet. Wait until like the first season is done, and then react accordingly.
You people don't even know when the not you people, actually all of us. We don't even know when the show's coming out. They say the streaming service launches next year, late 2019, right?
Yeah, that's what fall 2019 or whatever they were.
So, in theory, this is going to come out right before episode 9. What if they fuck up and put this out a couple weeks before episode 9? Everybody's into this and they skip episode 9 to watch this.
I mean, would you really be surprised if they fucking didn't realize it, or for some reason, oh, it's going to be fine. We'll have the top 2 movies, and then they forget, like, oh, maybe it'll be the movie we want everyone to go see instead of the one-off. But I'd laugh my ass off. I would not be surprised one bit.
Dude, that'd be hilarious as shit.
No.
Well, I'm expecting Disney to do something dumb like that as well. I wouldn't put it past them. We've lived through the last couple of months, so anything's possible with Disney.
God, I hope so. Unless this is a weird dream.
Well, speaking of dreams, we had a super chat from our friend Mongo Ventura that said, I had a weird dream a few days ago that I was having KFC with you guys. So here's some money for KFC.
Thanks, buddy.
We all like KFC, so that's something that could theoretically happen.
Yeah, 11 herbs and spices of heaven.
I go for extra crispy myself, though.
It's no IFC, though.
IFC. Oh! Yeah, honestly, though, if you guys and you brought us KFC, we would enjoy it with you. We'd all sit down and have a meal. Break bread. Breaded chicken. Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
What a
biscuits.
Butter and honey. Remember that stupid meme? Oh, these biscuits. Ah, that guy. I know those are Popeyes.
Biscuits, girl, or whatever he says.
We watch way too many memes or Vine videos and all that shit when we get together.
They were so good. Girl, these biscuits. Hey!
Oh, Dion, I'm so proud to call you my best friend. I love Lisa so much. Speaking of Lisa, let's talk about Lena. So Basil sent in a super chat that says, Honey Dickin' is when Dion licks Lena Dunham's.
Oh.
Yeah. Or
I mean, honey.
Pudgy little Pudgy little, what do we call her? Mistake?
Doughball.
Okay, little pudgy doughball.
Pudgy little marshmallow person.
You know what she is?
Hey.
To anyone out there that likes Doctor Who, she's one of those little adipose characters. And for anyone who doesn't know what that is, she's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
There you go.
Fair enough. That's a very fair comparison.
Fire Chimp says the Mandalorian, more like the Pandalorian. Am I right?
Oh!
Hey, Lando.
Thank you, Fire Chimp. You'll be here all week. Tip your waitress. Try the veal. Basil also sent in a super chat, said, so I realized that Rey is like a mermaid, but with the fish part on top. And that is for Dion's favorite type. And this is Dion's favorite part. Type. I'm sorry, I messed up because I actually had a mental image of Rey with a fish top. Ew.
Hey, he said I was going to be late today, so he's wrong on 2 counts. So, fuck.
Yeah.
I
know, right?
He's
fuck
the
you, dude.
Dayton Pfeiffer, thank you very much. I wouldn't mind a Western vibe in Star Wars. There can be some story potential, but I think it's too late for something like this for the Star Wars Mandalore show.
Yeah. I think the only acceptable way they can do it is if it's the Wild Wild West.
Aha. Dude, what if James West, and Artemis Gordon were in this show? Would you instantly give it a 10 out of 10?
No. Listen, I would be
so weird.
Because I would assume they're going to make a song for the show, and I'd be like, I can't wait for that new Will Smith joke or joint. Haha.
Now, who are you gonna call?
If they show up with a hovering fucking giant space spider,
yeah, wait,
yeah,
you can't.
Yeah, got you there, Kenda. Got you there.
A spider.
Spider.
Damn it. Yeah, I don't know if I can take it seriously. It might be more fun and entertaining if it goes like crazy like that, but I don't know.
I don't think we need to have too much seriousness in Star Wars anymore. Let's just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't that what they did in the last couple movies?
Nothing stuck.
From a certain point of view.
Point of view, Jeff.
Well, no, I think a Western vibe would definitely harken back to the old Mos Eisley Cantina, which, you know, if this was 2015 and this was the first image we were seeing, I think Dion and I would be singing a much different tune.
Definitely.
But and that was a good point. Imagine if they changed how they did it. Like, imagine instead of having the big feature film first, they start with a one-off, or they would have started with something like this. That shit would have been crazy.
Well, no, and that would have been really cautious, and they would have like tested the waters that way. And I think that would have been way more financially stable than just saying, "All right, here's the money we have. Here's a giant pile of money. Let's burn it now and just make 8 movies or whatever it is." Like, no, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, make a show and see how it goes. If it goes good, then keep moving on.
Well, I still stand by they should have started with Rogue One to lull you in with a sense of nostalgia and then start something brand new. None of this, hey, The Force Awakens is episode 4 and 5. Fuck that movie. Jeez. So, let's see. McKinney90 also sent in a super chat that said, break bread, chicken, and for Dion, sugar cubes.
Sugar cubes in my old fashioned. I'm a man.
How do you like the movie The Wild Wild West? They ride horses.
They don't ride horses all that often.
But it happens in the movie.
Shit, you know.
Plus, does that mean Dion watches the movie from across the street?
Hilarious.
Are you trying to be Pennywise the Clown?
No, I was just
you got to work a little harder on your one like that.
That was my fuck you laugh. You know, I'm
not
trying to take anything from Billy Skarsgård. You know, I want to be more like Will Smith since him and Mark Anthony just came out with a new hot joint.
Bro, we're all about that Tim Curry love on this channel.
Wait, hold on. Will Smith and Mark Anthony came out with a song.
Yeah, it's called like Esta Rico or whatever it's called. And it is. I started watching it. It is fucking cringy because then you were like, oh yeah, these dudes are almost fucking 50.
What was that song that came out last year? Despacito or whatever? Sounds just like that.
Despacito.
Yeah, that's exactly the fucking
Rico. Despacito.
I hope those are the words, man.
Verbatim.
Okay, cool. You're a much more fluent Spanish speaker than I am. I only know German.
We're all world-class bullshitters on this channel, which means we are very fucking cultured.
All right, cool. Well, I'm just glad that you can speak for all of us and all of our Spanish-speaking listeners, all 12 of them.
Yeah, see.
Hola.
See, brother.
All right. Well, before we move away from the Mandalorian, which folks, you can keep looking at this beautiful image for a little while. Dion, what was your first reaction when you heard Kathleen Kennedy's contract was renewed through 2021?
I was like, they hate us. They really, really hate us.
They hate us because they ain't us?
Well, again, listen, in all seriousness, I don't think it means anything. I mean, you see it all the time. People get their contracts renewed and then they still get fucking fired. So it definitely is not good news. I'll never say that it's worth, I wouldn't say it's that you should ignore it, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't mean anything, especially, we said it before on the channel, Solo was a huge fucking misfire. It put everyone on fucking notice. And if anything, all they're saying is, hey, we're giving you at least one more fucking chance.
Do you really think, though, that Solo put everyone on notice? Because they gave that guy the job to work on Indiana fucking Jones.
Well, yeah, after you have, an executive going on record saying, yeah, we should have rethought this, the way that we put these films out. Yeah, I still think, that couple with Solo is fucking huge.
No, I think it's huge, but do you think they actually learned from their mistake? Because they gave the same guy that fucked it up the keys to the other Harrison Ford franchise.
Listen, I do, because, hey, especially with how bad the last one was. I mean, they're definitely, which could be in the long run still be bad with the studio interfering. But, and again, I think they're more going to blame the directors for the Solo mishap more than they're going to blame what's his nuts. So that kind of
blame Kathleen Kennedy, though. She fired the directors,
right? But she turned around and got Ron Howard. So that's something that she kind of somewhat
fucked up too.
Well, I mean, Ron Howard's better than fucking going and getting what's her nuts from A Wrinkle in Time. But
well, hey, guess what? DC did just that. What? She was hired to do the New Gods movie.
Yep.
Okay.
So, but again, that's Warner Bros. We all established now that Warner Bros. Doesn't learn from their fucking mistakes. But
yeah, they're like Sony, just keep doubling down and doubling down and doubling down.
Like I said, if episode 9 does not do well, because that they're gonna double down, because it's Feast of Famine, so you're gonna hear all the same shit from Kennedy and John Stain and all those guys where they were forces female.
I'm about to say John Stamos. I was like, really? He's involved?
He's damn. What did he do?
You got it, dude. He should be the king of the Mandalorians. I will watch anything with John Stamos in it.
And Dave Coulier's his assistant.
Dave Coulier should have played Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Coolio is something this show was about him.
Coolio? What?
Coulier.
I thought you said Coolio. I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah. Well, we can't say that they are living in a gangster's paradise up in.
Yeah. So come along on this fantastic voyage.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do think that her ass is in trouble for sure.
Yeah, well,
especially if episode 9 doesn't do well. That little bit of Vaseline she put on her ass ain't gonna save her.
No, man. I think and I think them announcing it, it's like, oh yeah, 3-year contract renewed. I think it's just a giant fuck you to us, is what it is. More than anything, it's and for them, it's just like, yeah, it's a 3-year contract, but we haven't read the contract. We don't know what the stipulations are. If episode 9 bombs, she could be out on her ass or looking for a new job. We don't know.
She should just retire. She's made tons of money. Her movies have grossed $7 billion combined. If you guys want to hear the entire Kathleen Kennedy rundown and why Lauren Schuler Donner's better, make sure you watch the video that I put out about her. But let her retire. She's done good stuff, just not good Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, we know for a fact they're not going to fire her because of the whole Me Too movement and things like that. They're not going to fire her. Not going to happen. She's either going to be forced out. She's going to have to either be forced out of her own volition, or at least make it look like she was forced out, or that she's retiring, or something like that. It's going to have to be like, yeah, it's my time. I want to leave now. It's been good. I'm gonna head out. It's like, all right, whatever. It's going to have to be something like that, and that's why I think they're giving her the award as well, to kind of be like, here's something. Here's a pat on the head. Good for you. You kind of did something. It wasn't good, but you did something. Here you go.
You lost us millions of dollars, but hey, thank you for your service. No, that was such a big news story. Like I said, I had to run home because you sent me that message.
God, dude.
I had to run home from the gym.
We got like 18 tweets in like in a matter of 5 minutes. I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is the notification so high on this?" And I looked at all of them. Everybody's sending us this stuff. I was like, "Shit!" And then I contacted you, and you were like rushing home from the gym. I was like, "Here."
That was a very sweaty live stream.
I was at work listening to the show on my phone, having one window open with Twitter and one screen on my computer opened with Facebook, and like trying to just type into everybody and be like, "Yeah, we're going live right now. We're live right now. Here's a link." Constantly, it was crazy.
It was an interesting weekend, to say the least. The High Council kicked ass this week. We had a lot of fun. So, listeners, if you're out there and you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do. And by the way, Stealing Solos passed $34,000. So grab your copy. We're in the final 17 days. So if you've been on the fence, get on the right side, get a copy.
Because if you don't, you're never gonna see it again.
Never ever.
Do you really want more regret in your life? Do you? No, you don't. Buy a damn copy.
Do you really want Captain Marvel to sell more than Stealing Solo? That's the real question.
Do you want that? Come on now. Let's make a dent and let's show the other comic book industry what it means for something you love and something you care about. Okay? Buy a copy.
Do you want Mark Waid to win? Do you?
Yeah. Do you really?
Come on. Ask the real questions here.
Do you want the terrorists to win? Buy our comic book.
Easy.
And we just lost 10 subscribers. That shit like that is why we can't get to 75,000 subscribers. We're so close. We're so close. But we can't get over the hump. It's like, fuck. No, it's no problem. Morty Mills, thank you very much for your super chat. He says, for horse riding lessons for Dion. Dion, what are your thoughts on the film The Talented Mr. Ripley?
I like Matt Damon and Jude Law, but the rest.
Do you like Jude Law the way that Matt Damon did?
Not. I mean.
Just say no.
Nah,
Okay.
Man. Nah, man.
All right, cool. You sound drunk. I got a bottle of Crown Royal. I should start drinking with you guys.
You should.
Fire Chip says Data Racer suggests the Trandalorian. LOL Disney no. Now wait a minute, Data Racer, no. No. Yeah, don't do it. Just
don't. Please.
Let us have one cool guy in Star Wars. Doesn't have to be. It doesn't even matter the color of his skin. Just have one cool dude. Every other one's a idiot.
Yeah, it is pretty bad that there are like there's really no cool characters.
Yeah.
At all.
Even Captain Phasma is a loser.
Yep. Well, she, you think that there's going to be some cool moment, maybe something, giving us something, but nope, they don't. She kind of just falls off, and
she did fall off actually.
Yeah,
literally
times.
Hence that's the joke. But
I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so
Thanks,
proud
bro.
of you.
Thanks, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dion Green.
He'll be here all week.
I'll try. I try.
Dayton Pfeiffer sent in a really great super chat. This is 14 or 15 more days until the new Halloween film comes out, gentlemen. You know what that means, guys? It means 14 days, and you guys are here in town with, 15. You're in town with me. We're hanging out for my birthday celebration, the end of Stealing Solo. We're drinking, we're partying, we're watching.
The weekend of the 20th is going to be going to have nuts in it.
Oh my God, dude.
I took that Monday off, man. Fuck.
Woo!
Me too.
What day do we have to leave the Airbnb? Monday?
Let me check. I want to say Sunday. I think it is Sunday though.
Ask him if you can add a day. We'll add more. We can. I kind of don't want to have to do anything on that Monday. There'll be no Good Morning Pop Culture on the 22nd of October, or maybe there will be with all of us hungover.
I have to be at work that day.
Well, you'll be gone, but
yeah,
we'll sally forth. Harrison Ford. God damn it! Can I go to the bathroom? I really have to pee. Harrison, you keep your ass chained to that chair, or else Kendo is going to get the wrench again.
Or else you're going to get the hose again.
We're going to make Shia LaBeouf replace you, goddammit, if you keep pushing.
Oh, poor Harrison. Thank you, though, for keeping the Stealing Solo jokes alive. I wish somebody named Harrison Ford actually bought a copy. I'd be like, to Harrison Ford, I swear we won't follow you home. McKinney90, thank you very much, says, then who would Bob Saget play in Star Wars? So if Dave Coulier and John Stamos are in there. I guess Bob Saget could be what, like a tauntaun? He's got the neck for it.
That's it.
Sir, your Bob Saget will freeze before it reaches the first marker.
I thought it smelled bad. I thought it smelled bad on the outside.
Then I'll see you in hell. Cut it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate myself and Full House.
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Yeah, that's why I'm grabbing my Crown Royal.
Good man.
Not much
Good
left,
man.
but there's enough to get me through the evening.
Especially now, because Bob Saget looks like shit. It really does. It's like, what the fuck happened to you, dude?
Heroin.
The 90s ended.
Shit, man. Because then you think back to Half Baked, and it's just like that's a short amount of time to look like shit, Bob.
Kendo, would you do me a favor? Would you reenact the scene from Half Baked starring Bob Saget?
You ever suck dick for Coke?
I seen it.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Half Baked.
Presented by the King of the Wicker People, Kendall Slice.
Yeah. You know, we've been getting a lot of requests over on Patreon for certain movies we've done, but I mean, I'm not going to say no to watching Blade 1 and 2 again for the channel. Are you, Dion?
Fuck no, man. I love those goddamn movies. Plus, we already agreed that our Christmas celebration every year is just going to be Die Hard and Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, we can do that. And then when I come to visit you this year, we're going to Axel Foley it up.
God damn right.
So if you're out there and you're listening, on Good Morning Pop Culture, I told everyone how I'm going to be Axel Foley for Halloween. I ordered a jacket, shoes, a Mumford t-shirt, all this other shit. And I sent the picture to Dion, and Dion goes, send me the link. I'm buying one too. Yeah. So Dion and I are going to have a live stream over the holidays where we're both dressed as Axel Foley.
Yes, it's gonna be fucking fantastic. I'm thinking about doing like getting the jacket and the zip-up sweater.
I did that
for sure. So like one of us can have the varsity jacket, another one can have the zip-up sweatshirt with the shirt on.
Well, then Diane needs to be Axel Foley from Part 3. You went over that?
Yeah. We'll just make a Randy put a bald cap on. Hold on, Uncle Dave.
Okie dokie.
He should just hold up Devin. He went over there.
Oh my god, I love this show so much. I really do. There's random people on the internet that always want to see us be torn down, but then we have this, and oh my god, this show makes me appreciate Beverly Hills Cop 3. That's saying something, Dion.
Oh damn!
That's a tall order.
That's a bold statement, sir.
I'm actually laughing at that film. It's the last great thing George Lucas was involved with. I can't say that one with a straight face. So before we move away, our friend Aaron Cook says, each stream till the new Halloween film, you guys should sing the jingle from the third movie with an appropriate number of days.
Silver Shamrock.
So what would be 14 days till Halloween, 14 days till Halloween, world-class bullshitters. There you go.
There you go.
Just for you, Aaron. Grand Inquisitor says, I want a hungover Good Morning Pop Culture on October 22nd. Hair of the dog!
Jesus Christ.
God.
Well, the Grand Inquisitor is always here. Good Morning Pop Culture, world-class bullshitters, the High Council, everything. So I guess we can, since Dion could leave mid-morning Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We could make that happen. Nick, call up whatever that guy's name is, and add the day. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. I'll send a message right now. Actually.
I'm gonna call him Bob. I hope his name's really not Bob. But we have our friend Hollywood Hulk Hogan here that says, I bought Dion a ticket to the Ram Ranch to get over his fear of horses, brother. Jeff can join if he chooses. Therapy is better with a friend, dude.
Oh, big surprise. Hulk Hogan hates the black guy on the show. Thanks, Hulk. I didn't fuck your wife, dude.
Not this time. Not this time.
Oh, my God. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. So that was our look at The Mandalorian. Overall, not too negative. I mean, we're not a group of haters. We're just...
I mean, we're hopeful, but we're cautious.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not going to blindly jump into it, but there's really nothing else about it to talk about. So I'll, Good Morning Pop Culture. It's always a little more of an intimate setting, so we can always have our fun there. But Dion, when you get back from grabbing another beer, are you ready for something really funny? Oh my god, I heard that from Dion.
Jesus.
Dion wants to be spanked on air. So
This is not that kind of show. We gotta wait for after hours for that shit.
Mhm.
I know we're gonna be able to talk about that, spanking Dion, and the new Halloween fan film. If we run out of time here, we got tons of shit to talk about. This is the best month of the year.
Oh, baby.
So Dion, Damon Wayans is leaving the Lethal Weapon TV show.
What?
Damon Wayans has announced he will be leaving Fox's Lethal Weapon series based on the popular film franchise starring Mel Gibson and Danny Glover. Lethal Weapon aired its first episode back in 2016. Rectify's Clayne Rawford was the lead role of Martin Riggs, Gibson's character, and Wayans, meanwhile, won the role of Glover's character, Roger Murtaugh. The announcement of the series was met with an understandable amount of skepticism. The show ultimately debuted with mixed to positive reviews and solid ratings. Dion, have you ever watched it?
I have. I watched the first episode and then one after with my sister. I mean, I wasn't like blown away. I mean, it wasn't bad, but you could tell that it was the CBS version of the movie. And it's just like, god damn. Like, it wasn't terrible. It really wasn't that bad.
No, I don't think the show's garbage. I've seen like 5 episodes. I'm like, if it's on, it's on. I don't turn it off. Put it like that. If I happen to keep watching Wheel of Fortune,
limited by the fact that it's a TV. Like, you can tell they wanted to do more action in the scenes. Like the action sequence in the first episode was actually pretty fucking cool, but it's tough to kind of continue that. And then again, you can tell if anything, the show proves that it is an art creating a buddy action film. And the show had its moments, but they were definitely struggling trying to lean on the relationship between Murtaugh and Riggs in the show the same way that the movie leaned on that, especially as the sequels came in, that became the focal point of the movie, and it's difficult to do that in a TV show. So it had the I guess its heart was in the right place is what I'm trying to say.
You know, we could pull off the buddy cop TV show, just the two of us.
Yeah, without even trying. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, we live it every day.
We could have been what Baywatch Nights should have been.
Yeah. Well, we need a busty blonde.
A couple of them. Come on.
And,
hey, we know Pamela Anderson ain't doing shit.
yeah, but she's also
138.
Yeah. She's a little scary right now.
And she got the hep.
Oh. There we go.
Fucking, if there's anything useful that you can get from Tommy Lee, it's fucking hepatitis C.
I don't know if that's useful
Jesus.
or not. I don't know if that's useful.
We're talking about her to this day, so I guess that counts, right?
I'd go on a boat ride with her.
Might not come back.
Yeah.
He might come back with help.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'll come back with the hep.
Come back with the help. Yep.
Dion, I have a question for all you guys. What's worse, Ben Affleck's Batman or Jared Leto's Joker?
Jared Leto's Joker by far.
Jared Leto's Joker.
It's not even a competition.
Well,
There's your question.
Yeah, because, I had one of 2 stories to cover. Jared Leto's Morbius is the next Sony Marvel movie, confirms producer. Who's excited?
Oh, fuck. God.
What the hell is that?
Morbius, the living vampire, is a Spider-Man character who
okay.
debuted in 1970. I think he debuted in issue 102.
So basically, all those moms who are super wet during Twilight can now get re-wet from this Jared Leto being a vampire for 90 minutes. Awesome.
First off, that joke is funny. Second off, the fact that you created the term re-wet, that has made my entire evening, sir.
You're welcome. You're fucking welcome.
No, you can't get wet again. You get re-wet.
Equally sloshy. The only reason I brought that up is because with this Morbius movie being announced and Venom being dog shit from critics, do you think we're going to actually see more of this Spider-Verse take take shape?
Well, see, here's the thing. It's Sony, and they're dumb as fuck, so yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that plays a big role in it.
Yeah, they don't seem like they don't even even with Ghostbusters, they're trying to get it still going. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do something else with it. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's like, why? You fucking crashed and burned. There's not even ashes left of what happened. Like, no, don't do it.
No black box.
Nothing.
Damn.
It just disintegrated. Everything just fucking gone.
Well, I mean, everyone's trying the Marvel approach, and it doesn't work. Even Marvel's at the end of it. It's like, now's the worst time to try to create a shared universe. We've all been like, it's great. It's over, though.
Here's what you do. You create 3 movies over a period of 6 years, and then you do something else. That's what you do.
Yeah, go do the Star Wars approach.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Do what John Wick is doing, all right? 3 movies over 6 years, and then be done.
Hey, Dion,
Well,
you know what
and
Joe
again,
is doing
if
in the
you
new
want
movie?
to build a franchise, you do it the correct fucking way. And we've said this probably since day one of this fucking show. Sony doesn't know what the fuck they are doing. And like and again, if anything, Venom should be an example of that. Again, I'm still gonna go in the open mind. I'll see about going and sneaking in and doing it tomorrow if Movie Pass hasn't fucked me again. But it's just Sony doesn't know what the fuck it's like watching, you're babysitting a retarded kid and he keeps running into the same fucking spot in the wall. You're like, move to the door. The ball is not gonna move, son.
I love how you instantly regretted saying retarded to follow it up with retarded.
Well, last time I was like, I mean, I've already opened that door.
I think the people
But
of this
again,
show know. I think the people that listen to this show know what kind of people we are, for better or worse. We're honest.
Right. Well, I didn't mean mental disorder. I meant the word.
It's over. It's over. Okay.
But we get it. But we get it. We get it.
Is he now getting offended on behalf of the people he offended?
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
it's
saying
cool. You can say
retarded to offend. I'm saying like I like little kids that do silly shit. So that's why I regretted it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's a silly ass little kid. Y'all got the fucking metaphor. The point is, fucking Sony is the derpy kid in the class that keeps doing the same shit over. You know that he's not going to graduate. He's going to go work at fucking Discount Tire. That's what Sony is. And they keep doing the same damn shit.
It's a pretty high-paying job, though.
It is, but then again, you're like, yeah, he'll do all right in life. That's
He's gonna have the buying power to have a family. That's the scary part.
I don't think dudes at Discount Tire get paid all that much.
Nick or Phil's roommate
What?
Nick works. Sorry, his name is Nick. He works at a tire place and he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't
He's also Phil's roommate, just so you know.
So a poor life choice.
I'm just saying, he's Phil's roommate.
By the way, folks, if you're out there wondering who these people we're talking about are, in celebration of 75,000 subscribers, as well as 150 episodes here on the channel, we're going to release a pre-recorded episode of everyone that's ever been on the show. So be on the lookout for that in the coming weeks.
If they behave themselves and are actually, proper human beings, then
That's why it's pre-recorded, Nick. Don't get a live mic.
I'm gonna feel real sorry for you for having to. If you have to edit that out, I have to edit it and edit out all their bullshit. Like,
oh no, I'll just put it on Patreon where no one's gonna get offended and quit.
It's like, all right, we tried, and this is what happened.
Yeah, well, we tried to give you guys extra content for the future, and it just didn't work.
But they fucked it up.
Yeah, hey, fuck you at the drive-thru. Okay,
and then you're gonna get miles away before you realize on the show you got fucked.
I brought up the Jared Leto and Ben Affleck thing only because there was 2 news stories about them. The Morbius thing I don't think is going to pan out too well, but Ben Affleck released a full statement about his stint in rehab. Have you guys heard this?
I haven't heard the statement.
I mean, I remember seeing pictures on like some fucking tabloid website of like Jennifer Garner like driving him there and he's crying and like it looked like she was dropping off her kid for like fucking first grade of kindergarten.
Listen, you can say what you want. Jennifer Garner does not pick the best movies at all. Or
no. She has
a Ghost Girlfriend's past. But listen, she pulled a fucking gangster move. They got divorced, and she still went to his house while his girlfriend was there and said, "Get in the fucking car," and then drove him. And then said to the paparazzi, "We're going to something hard. Please respect our privacy." And they did it. That's how much of a fucking hardcore gangster Jennifer Garner. She told Buff Batman Ben Affleck, he was a little chubby, but he was drinking a lot. She said, "Get in the fucking car."
Look, you and I like to drink. We all like to party. I'm not going to make fun of Ben Affleck's addictions, but it is relevant to the world of pop culture because I firmly believe this is the reason for all the confusion behind the scenes over at Warner Brothers. Henry Cavill's probably not coming back due to money, but Ben Affleck has addiction problems because at one point he was going to direct, produce, write, do all this shit. And then just magically one day it kind of fell apart. So I think this kind of puts a bow around the story of why Ben Affleck was a 2-time Batman, and that's about it. Excuse me, 3-time. He did show up in Suicide Squad. Bad life choice there, Ben. So this came from Ben Affleck. This week, I completed a 40-day stay at a treatment center for alcohol addiction and remain in outpatient care. The support I have received from my family, colleagues, and fans means more to me than I can say. It's given me the strength and support to speak about my illness with others. Battling any addiction is a lifelong and difficult struggle. Because of that, one is never really in or out of treatment. It's a full-time commitment. I am fighting for myself and my family. So many people have reached on social media and spoken about their journeys with addiction. To these people, I want to say thank you. Your strength is inspiring and is supporting me in ways I didn't think was possible. It helps me to know I am not alone. As I've never had to remind myself, if you have a problem, getting help is a sign of courage, not weakness or failure. With the acceptance of humility, I continue to avail myself with the help of so many other people, and I am grateful for all those who are here for me. I hope down the road I can offer an example to others who are struggling. And I do too. All joking aside, I know we basically don't take anything serious, but I do wish Ben Affleck the best of luck. He's been in bad movies. He's been in great movies. And I don't know what kind of guy he is, but, this is tough for anybody.
This is good news, man. I mean, like I said, we said it before, he was one of the few good things about these DC Justice League movies. We've all said that we like Ben Affleck. We've gone on and on and on about great things that he's done. I think the weight of the good things outweighs the
paycheck.
I actually don't mind that movie too much. But anyway, and then Reindeer Games is pretty good. I'll give him that.
What?
Oh god.
But yeah, I said it. I'm
maybe we need to check you into
Reindeer Games.
Bad movies.
Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Word, bitch.
Have you seen Phantoms? Have you seen Phantoms?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that movie is that movie wants to be the Blob so bad.
It's still good.
It is. I like it. It's crazy as shit though, but it wants to be the Blob so bad.
I mean, it's the Blob in what are they in fucking
the 90s?
Maine or something?
Yeah, they're in the town that Stephen King grew up in.
Oh, Derry.
Derry, Indiana.
No, Derry, Maine. Derry.
Well, they don't have an accent down there. Derry, Maine. We love it here in Derry, Maine.
I'm in Delaware. Hey.
But no, yeah, I'm happy, man. Like I said, especially he's in a good system when his ex-wife goes and gets him, and he fucking listens to her. So that gives you hope. And again, he still wants to be Batman. So there's things to save with the Affleck, and I'm pro Affleck.
The Affleck.
Well, he had to listen to her because she called Capital One and had his smile taken away.
Fuck you. Well, no, Dion, what do we say almost monthly on this channel? Everybody loves a good comeback story. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.'s redemption story is one of the greatest in history. Mm-hmm. So maybe Ben Affleck can have something similar. I mean, he didn't have an actual fall from grace like Robert Downey Jr. Like you once said, the smartest thing you've ever said on this channel. Robert Downey Jr. was once a punchline.
Yep.
Now he's the most respected, highest paid actor in the world. Mm-hmm. Ben Affleck never had that fall from grace. He did have a falling out for a while with the public. Roughly after Paycheck and Daredevil and stuff, he kind of piddled around and then came back with The Town. Was that the first big one he did a couple years ago? No, I thought The Town was before Argo.
The Town was before Argo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it? Okay.
I loved Argo. I saw it in theaters. But no, I wish Ben Affleck the best of luck. Joker, Batman, all this other shit. Let's have a little moment of positivity before we rip apart other shit. So our friend Basil sent a super chat that says Santa with muscles was better than Bad Santa. I don't know about that one, man.
No.
Huh? What is he talking about?
There's a Hulk Hogan film called Santa with Muscles, and he's saying that it is better than Bad Santa.
The fact that you can say that sentence and not get the urge to punch yourself in the dick is in of itself amazing.
Well, secondly, I'm drinking right now, so I'm feeling pretty good.
People say the proof in the pudding is that we said, "Hey, there's a movie called Santa with Muscles with Hulk Hogan," and everyone's response is, "What?" That tells you all you need to know.
In the words of Dion Green, I mean, you can have your opinion, you're just wrong.
Well, there you go. There's Santa with Muscles on the screen.
Oh fuck!
This is WCW era Hulk Hogan. So he's
there was what is it?
It's all on Pastamania.
Oh my god! Dude. Well, no, okay. A Santa movie with a wrestler, I think it's Santa's Sleigh is still better than fucking this.
Yeah.
Which I mean, well, the thing is at the beginning of it is brutal as shit.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's such a good movie. It's so much fun.
Beamer says Jared Leto's Joker is the worst. Beamer, you're not alone in that opinion.
Yeah.
I think most of the planet would agree with you. And then McKinney 90 says Jeff and Dion, lethal BS, Beverly Hills BS. No, I'm good with that, man.
I agree wholeheartedly.
God, now I just want to watch those movies on repeat.
We can make a trailer for that. We can totally do that.
Yeah.
Dion,
trailers.
You should order your jacket tonight and bring it to Cincinnati.
I'll do it on the show.
You order that jacket, and then we'll do a we'll film something together as Axel Foley and
Beverly Hills Cop 4, The Return of Axel Foley.
Dude, we should treat it like that movie Twins. It's me, your brother Axel.
I'm your twin brother, Axel.
You want a coffee break? Go and get that.
That's a big bitch.
Charles Bronson was a friend of the family.
Oh man.
So I have some bad news, guys.
Oh jeez.
Sounds like Chris Evans may be dying in the next Avengers film. So This was a tweet he sent out just a few short hours ago. Now, I'm reading into this. I could be wrong, but Chris Evans said this, officially wrapped on Avengers 4. It was an emotional day, to say the least. Playing this role over the last 8 years has been an honor. To everyone in front of the camera, behind the camera, and in the audience, thank you for the memories. Eternally grateful.
I know he's been wanting to like leave for a while now. Like he's just kind of I think he's tired of being Captain America and he wants to do something else. So
yeah,
good luck to him.
I still don't think they're gonna kill him. I think that they're gonna do that whole passing of the torch thing before they get on to the post original Avengers era. Plus, and I think it's gonna be the last one for him and Iron Man. You know, so I don't think. Again, I don't. Like I said, I could be wrong too, but.
When has that ever happened?
It would just be very weird to kill for Captain America to be the one to die, but I don't know.
They gotta build up Captain Marvel. There can only be one captain on the team.
Shit.
It could also be his way of saying, "Give me more money."
Give him more money. I just don't want Captain America to die. He's the best on that team, man.
No, just get.
I really think he's gonna die. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill. Darth Primus. I agree. I think they're gonna do both of them. If they're gonna kill one of them, you know, because they're gonna be gone and they want to send them off because they've been the two biggest parts of the whole franchise. But it would just be very. I'm hoping it's Tony goes off to have a kid with Pepper, and then Steve and Peggy's granddaughter run off. Right off into the sunset. That's what I'm hoping for.
He doesn't have a granddaughter with Peggy.
No, Peggy's him and
said,
Peggy's
I thought you meant like
Steve them together. No, not
his granddaughter.
They made out. That'd be weird as fuck.
No,
that's the super soldier serum.
Put me pregnant.
In the world of Lape, he's running off with Bucky into the sunset.
Lape, I hope you're here in the chat. Your anus.
Oh man.
They're gonna go live in Wakanda forever.
Oh God, can we have Frank? Can we have Frank Castle take over as Captain America?
I think
if they do not put the Netflix Avengers, the Defenders, or anyone from the Netflix shows in the next Avengers movie, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, be prepared to be pissed, bro.
I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
You're not gonna be that fucking pissed when you watch Avengers 4. Calm down.
I didn't say that.
I'm gonna call you.
You're gonna be slightly disappointed.
I want to see Frank Castle fucking blowing motherfucking the brains of aliens all over the wall. Not sucking dick, but
thank God you said the brains. You're like fucking Frank Castle blowing.
I was wondering where he was going with that.
I want to see Frank Castle on his knees. No, but I want to see fucking Matt Murdock fucking doing fucking crazy crane kicks and shit. I want to see Luke Cage punching holes in aliens. I want to give me what I want. They replenish the ranks of the Avengers by going and getting the other ones, and God damn it, that's what I want.
Well, if Captain America does die, I'm gonna video call you, and I'm gonna look at you like I did during Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Arises. I was like, if Batman dies, I don't know if I can handle this right now.
We're gonna have that moment, man. Someone's gonna be like, "Hey, man, turn your phone off." Fuck you, dude. I'm emotionally compromised.
My friend's 400 miles away. We don't get to watch Captain America die together.
That might be a time where it's like, what day does Avengers 4? I know I keep calling it the Infinity Gauntlet, but what time does the next Infinity movie come out? I might have to fucking take a trip down there for the night because I can't take this shit. If
you know what, I should take a trip to you because it'll be just after we get back from fucking Star Wars celebration. And I can work from your house. It really for me to go out of town doesn't stop the channel growth at all.
Yes, agreed. I like the way you think.
Maybe I'll come visit you that weekend and we'll watch Avengers Infinity, the final one together, and we'll do a big live stream. We'll be drunk crying on camera. Dad, he's gone. He's fucking gone, man.
He gave me hope. God damn, I didn't always agree with Captain America, but he was my captain.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
Don't bring him up. That's sad.
I'm sorry.
Cesario Japan says Suburban Commando also has an obscure video game.
Get Out.
Yeah,
I was not. Wait, Get Out has a video game too?
Damn it!
Oh man, it just keeps going on.
New challenge.
Man, Jordan Peele ruined another medium.
Oh gosh.
Beamer says, make that your next parody, Jeff. Axel Squared when someone clones Axel Foley. That would be really dumb. Yeah,
Detroit 2142.
What is that?
The best detective they ever had was Axel Foley. They have his DNA. They can rebuild him.
I want to do that now. I like the name Axel Squared quite a bit. People are like, what's Axel 2? Like, never mind, guys. It's a math thing. Blame Beamer.
If you don't get the squared thing, you don't get the whole comic. Fuck it. Never mind.
You must know the maths.
Yeah, you have to know the yeah.
Mongo Ventura says, "Have you guys seen the trailer for Bad Time at the El Royale? It definitely caught my eye.
It comes out this weekend. I can't. We talked about it in the last episode. I can't fucking wait to see.
Oh my god! Yeah,
I might go see that. Fuck Venom.
Yeah. El Royale looks interesting as fuck. So, I'm gonna see that over Venom and over A Star Is Born.
Why? You were never gonna go see A Star Is Born.
That's true. I wasn't. Never gonna fucking see that.
Don't try to put that out there like you have something you would do.
Never.
Are we lying to each other now? I'm gonna go see A Star Is Born.
I mean, Lady Gaga looks kind of decent in that movie, but it's not enough for me to say Jeff Bridges or Lady Gaga. I'm going with Bad Times at El Royale.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga half make out randomly in the movie, or I could watch fucking Chris Hemsworth randomly walking into a door being like, hey, and fucking Jeff Bridges be a crazy assassin, and goddamn John Hamm walking with glasses on, killing people with fucking bullets to their faces. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch fucking Star Is Born.
Forget Catherine Isabel and Nick Offerman. Nick Offerman's the shit, man. If they make a Teddy Roosevelt film, shouldn't he be in it?
Fuck yeah, it's called the movie Rough Riders.
Well, stop. Drop. I'm trying to look up the Rotten Tomatoes score for Bad Time at El Royale. It's got a 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. 98% want to see it. So,
okay. All right.
Oh my god, a consensus: smart, stylish, and packed with solid performances. Bad Times at the El Royale delivers pure popcorn fun with the salty tang of social subtext. Oh, damn it! Hey, well, it's directed by Drew Goddard. What has Drew Goddard done?
Yes, social.
Drew Goddard. Drew Goddard. Didn't he do
social awareness in the movie? That's when you got to be like, God damn it.
He did Martian, Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, Cabin in the Woods.
Oh yeah.
He was the executive producer on 10 Cloverfield Lane. Okay, well that's
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, he did the back. What did he direct? He directed Bad Times at the El Royale. He directed. He was involved with Daredevil, the good one. The show.
Yeah. And what was his role in Cabin in the Woods? He directed or did he write?
He wrote it and he directed it.
Okay.
I love Cabin in the Woods.
Dude, it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, and I'm so glad there is not a fucking sequel or spinoff or anything like that. Just leave it the fucking way it is.
I'm knocking on wood for you.
Thanks, buddy.
I mean, it is 6 years later. I doubt they're gonna milk it until it's like 26 years old.
I'm just saying. All right, shit happens.
It does, especially when you party naked. Our friend Dayton Pfeiffer says, if you guys are bored, look on YouTube for a video called Horror Character Cipher by Aaron Fraser Nash. Whether you or not you like rap, it's a good video. Just a suggestion. Dayton Pfeiffer, it's funny you bring that up. I told the guys one of our goals for next year is to make a rap song and video.
We're gonna be the way better version of Lonely Island's third album.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, no, I actually have an idea for a song. I don't know any of the lyrics or the music, but I have a concept. So I have an idea.
Hey man, it all begins with a dream, baby.
That's a lot more than I've seen in most rap videos recently. So,
well, I heard a DJ Khaled song and I thought to myself, we can do this.
Yep.
We need millions of dollars. Let's make rap music. We're like halfway there already.
You heard a DJ Khaled song. I'm sorry.
Another one.
What happens when they say no, Dion?
Then you buy your mother a house. Then you buy her another house.
And another one.
You have your mother say another one. You say, Mama, you already got a house. She gonna look you in the eye and say, another one.
I'm sorry, I missed that whole thing.
They didn't want us to succeed. So what do? We succeeded. They didn't want us to make one. So what do? We make another one.
Okay, Dion. You're scared.
If you guys have heard him talk ever, Dion's got it. He's got it.
This has been the inspirational hour with Dion Green.
Bingo.
Dion.
Well, no, Dayton Pfeiffer. It's funny you brought up YouTube and horror stuff because I've been watching tons and tons of stuff. And Nick and I both, Nick, I think this might be a decent time to talk about it for just a moment. Nick and I both ran into that Halloween Spirit of Haddonfield fan film. So if you're out there and you're a fan of Halloween, I won't give you a review outside of if you like Halloween, watch it because it essentially rips off that movie. But it's shot well.
Okay, it doesn't rip it off. It really tries to. Once again, I'm not shitting on. If this was something that these people have done for like just to see if they could do it, testing out equipment and ideas and things like that, no problem. I get it. You tried something and that's cool. But if you were trying to, I don't know, try to make Halloween in 20 minutes, you failed and don't do it again.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
And like, here's the weirdest thing because like whoever they got to be the colorist is a fucking idiot. Because in the beginning, it's like this like it's like not really brown, but it's like it's warm tones, and then it's at some point it just goes directly into like a cooler blue tone. All of a sudden, it's like, what the? I know what you're trying to do, but you're doing a shit job of it.
Yeah, I see. Here's the thing, man. I'm really like, I don't ever have any hesitation to review regular movies and stuff like this, but fan films, I mean, these are people's passion projects. There's a different level of skill and stuff that they're coming in with. I don't think it's fair to judge them the same way I would judge any officially produced Halloween film. So I want people to go out and watch it. No, but dude, I'm with you. I didn't think it was very good.
That color thing pissed me off, though. I was just like, I know what you're doing, and you fucking failed.
Well,
okay?
I thought the girl that played Laurie Strode's granddaughter, which is, the plot for the new Halloween movie that's coming out in like 14 days, I thought she was terrible because when she was saying, "Oh my God, we're gonna die," her voice said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die," but her face said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die." Do you get what I'm saying? She didn't emote. She like I said, I don't want to rip on independent stuff like small, no budget, because I do advocate that you guys watch it to give it a click and judge for your own self. I don't take pleasure because I didn't watch this for the channel. I saw the trailer. I got involved with the Facebook page. The trailer was great. The hype was there, but then you watch it and it's really just a big letdown. I mean, they reenact the original Halloween closet scene, but it's funny because remember in the original movie, Nick, she takes the tie or the sash from a belt or robe and ties it around the thing.
Yeah.
This girl takes her earbuds.
Yeah, takes her earbuds. I'm like, yeah, I was.
Like Michael Myers could just with his finger just pop it off, man.
I don't know. Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those things.
I would have never made you go through that if it was my independent movie. just so we're clear.
Well, squared. Trust me, we won't have like a 7-minute chase scene with no. The best comment I read there, Nick, on it was, "This girl's running away from Michael Myers, and there are people driving by. Why didn't she try to get help from them?"
Yeah, and like even when he pops up, he was in her eye line before she like passed that point. It's like, what's I don't get it.
I will say his appearance was the funniest part of the movie because it's like she's walking down the street, he just comes running from the side yard. He's like, "Hey, I'm here!"
Yeah, and like once again in full view of these people, and she's like, "Oh yeah, one of you assholes comes, 5 of you assholes come out every year to fuck with me." Also, why do people know that you're Laurie Strode's granddaughter? Do you put it on Instagram? It's like, "Yo, Laurie Strode's, GG or whatever."
Can't wait for this weekend. I can't wait. I love my grandma Lori. #blessed.
All I want to know is why would you
hashtag Uncle Mike.
Uncle Mike, can't wait for you to come home. #blessed.
I love how straight up it's just a screenshot from a Halloween movie as her ID picture on the phone. I'm like, oh god, here we go. This is gonna be on the nose.
Well, yeah, and then like the slow motion stab and then running away. It's like, what's going on here? What are you doing?
Nah. But Dayton Pfeiffer, I know you brought up the horror thing. I didn't want to, since we haven't checked it out yet, we'll check out your recommendation. But you do the same thing. Check out Spirit of Haddonfield, folks. I know I didn't do a long review.
All I want for our rap videos to be like Puerto Rico. All right, I want it to be like that.
Not Despacito.
That's you have to watch the video. It's fucking weird.
Wait, what is it called? Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
We need to rhyme the words Puerto Rico, Despacito, and Rose Tico. That needs to be part of our rap song. I'm throwing that out there right now. Dion, you're responsible for writing some hot, spicy rhymes with me.
Also, the funny thing is the girl, like rubbing her ass on Mark Anthony looks a lot like Jennifer Lopez.
Maybe he misses it, man. He looks at A-Rod and he's like, or is it A-Rod or no? Derek Jeter. He looks at Derek Jeter. He's like, fuck, man, I had that.
If we do a rap video, I'm gonna get my hair done like Vanilla Ice and Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, you got the dude. I'll tell you this off air. I can't tell you it now in front of all 466 viewers and millions of potential watches later. No, they need to see the premiere 2019, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see. Our friend
right.
Sire J Longstroke says, Watt Tambor, where is the captain? What is going on? Battle droid. He's in an escape pod. Watt Tambor. Idiots! The blockade has been broken. I wish I could do a better Watt Tambor voice, but I can't. I mean, I could do both, but that wouldn't be funny. But thank you, Sire J Longstroke. Makini90 says main MCU movies are in the last week of April / first week of May. My birthday falls in that time when the big ones come out. Well, Makini90, at least you get to celebrate your birthday with good films. Normally, I gotta celebrate my birthday with Paranormal Activity and all that other garbage. But this year we get Halloween.
Dude, so. I gotta celebrate my birthday with Christmas movies. All right, calm yourself.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but there are some. Okay, most Christmas movies kind of suck these days.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you.
And they only ever show 3 on TV ever.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and what?
Miracle on 34th Street.
I don't like that movie.
No one really likes Miracle on 34th.
Well, they also show that. Fuck. Never mind. I can't remember. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
I've never seen that movie.
It's a good. I love it. It's a Wonderful Life. I do love it.
It's an all right movie.
When is Jordan Peele going to remake it?
Probably next year, next Christmas.
2021.
With Idris Elba.
Yeah,
And that one's just gonna be called "Stop It."
Stop.
It's gonna be starring Idris Elba and Nick Cannon as Sprinkles.
He's hilarious, Daddy. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This episode has turned into something else, and I'm so happy it has. That's all I can say. I'm having such a good time.
Yes. Let the bullshit flow through you. Do it.
The thing is, listeners are probably like, they just get on there and just talk. No, we actually plan out what we're gonna do. It just never goes to plan.
Yeah,
No,
I never won. Not since the Skype days have we followed a script.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's like, here's our starting point, here's our end point, and there's gonna be a lot of fucking squiggly lines in between.
No, it's funny because Jeff will be like, all right, here's what we're talking about. Are you ready to start? All right, we'll start. And then we do, and it just goes off the rails.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of going off the rails, I think I'm gonna destroy the flow of the show right now.
Oh, man.
God, Jeff.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck is that?
So I keep telling you guys, we're going to do our weird hashtag for tonight. So the hashtag for tonight is hashtag weird things to apologize for. And it says, sorry, I'm all thumbs today.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God, weird things to apologize for. Hi, I exist. That's kind of sad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's depressing as shit.
Yeah, you're
sorry,
right. You have taken the show. That's depressing. That's just nah.
You're really thumbing your nose at us with this one, buddy.
Oh damn!
It's because he's all thumbs.
You know what? Fuck you guys. All right. Derailed the show. Nothing. Yeah, I regret that hashtag.
Yeah, thumbs up to you.
Was it the Ethan Van Sciver pictures of his feet, the rare, elusive pictures of Ethan's feet? You know, folks, that's what happens when you eat too much pie. You go from toe thumbs to thumb toes.
Thumb toes, no.
Wait a minute, Ethan, no! Ethan, no. Wait, isn't that guy's name?
Down, man.
007 Cloud has a very important super chat. Dion, stop saying blowin' effing after a male's name. You're not conveying the right message here, unless it's Cap fucking blowin' Bucky, LMFAO.
Talk about not capping like that.
Oh, Captain. Crunchitize me, Captain.
Oh, shit.
I know, right?
Better than
Galvanize
me, Captain.
I mean, I don't kink shame anymore after you constantly berated me for doing it.
Yeah, we don't kink shame here. What if kink shaming is my kink?
Ooh.
Yeah, see, there you go. There's a loophole. There's a loophole. We have found the loophole.
That was a video I sent you guys like a while ago.
Yeah, you send us some weird stuff. If you guys knew what it was like, that should be a contest we get. Like, you know, it doesn't cost money to enter. It's just like be a bullshitter for a week. We give you access to, like, you know, the shit we talk about off air, and then you get to be on the show. That'll be when we hit like 100,000 subscribers. That'll be our big our special thing. So make 50,000 accounts and help us get there tomorrow. No, sure, don't do that. Mareth Dealine has a 2-part limerick for us. Thank you, Mareth Dealine. 2-part limerick. Hello, my name is Mareth. Last week I battled Old Death. My hop was sky high as I fought that tough guy, and both tooth and claw, it ends in a draw. Now I'll never lie. He withdrew with a bye. All it cost me, my friend, was an eye. Yeah, Mareth Dealine's been having some eye issues. So
that's dude. True old man story shit.
Well, no, I just that's just a terrible thing. Like, you know, you break a bone, something else, you can heal it, but that's something that's kind of scary. So, Mareth Dealine, we are always, as always, pulling for you, my friend.
Yeah, man.
So hopefully that limerick doesn't
hold true.
Yeah.
We'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay, thanks, Kendo.
I guess you became the catcher in the eye.
Well, you're talking about blowing all this shit, so why not? Leo Breaker 49, thank you very much. It was all a dream. Rest in peace, Biggie. Hey, Dion, would you like to rap like Biggie Smalls in our rap video for 2019?
We should totally, like, one of us just dresses up like him, and the other one dresses up like fucking P. Diddy.
Can you and I do that? And can Nick dress up like Missy Elliott from that I Can't?
No!
Yes, he can.
I am not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Listen, it's either Missy Elliott or Lil' Kim. Your choice.
No. You pick somebody the fuck else.
Easy. Calm down, misdemeanor, Nick.
Wait, I don't want to look at Tina Turner. I Can't Stand the Rain. Here, seriously, I'm going to show you this picture. You have to dress up like this. I don't think you're going to regret it. Seriously. This looks the most like you anyway. I mean, if any of us had to be Missy Elliott, it would be Nick. Big rig, Nick, you damn.
No, you find something else. That's it.
Dude,
I'm not
cool.
doing
Look
that.
At this shit. Look at this.
No. I remember that fucking video too. She's wearing a trash can and like I don't know some weird ass dollar store glasses.
She looks awesome.
Dude,
I remember that video.
You need to wear that.
She looks like Christian and Edge.
Nick, you'll become a folk hero.
What?
Oh my god, it's funny because it's so true. We can have a fucking Samoan Christian Edge Missy Elliott.
Missy Elliott was awesome. I'm just putting that out there.
She was
She
fucking
was.
dope. Yeah, she was like super skinny and shit now.
Well, she got sick, remember?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then she started working out too, because I guess whatever, I can't remember what it was she had, but working out kind of helped the symptoms, and she got fucking.
I think she had some sort of autoimmune disease or something.
It was something weird, but she started like she had to start eating right and working out. I mean, she looks pretty decent, especially because now she's in her 40s.
Now, Dion, gun to your head. Are you taking Missy, Misdemeanor Elliott, or Lena Dunham? You gonna get your freak on, or get pounded by a little powdered marshmallow?
Missy Elliott's skinny now, and skinny girls. Dang, I'm gonna take my softy Lena.
God damn it!
I mean, I'm with you that they can be too skinny, but at the same time, it's not even about Lena Dunham's body. It's just I don't think I could ever have a conversation with her that doesn't make me feel like I'd rather jump off a bridge. I'm being honest. Like, I don't need to hear her talk about.
I've never said her personality was attractive, but I
pray. I don't even pray on this channel or general, but I hope I never meet her. Like, oh yeah, that'd be cool to meet The Rock or this person or that person. When Nick dressed up as Missy Elliott, I hope she's there on set to hang out with us. But I never ever want to meet Lena Dunham. That's like a nightmare to me. It's like, hey Jeff, look who's here.
Yeah, Dion's pound cake. How are you?
She got mad at Odell Beckham Jr. for not hitting on her. I'll make up for it.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. Lena Dunham is now officially referred to as Dion's pound cake.
Yeah. Dion wants to have his toilet cake and eat it too.
Oh my god!
Better than a urinal cake. Just saying, man.
Really? Is it that much better?
It's all gonna smell like shit.
Yeah, about to say. I was like, come on now.
Bikini 90, thank you very much. Kudos to all you guys. Y'all went through with the most of the episode, bringing up Lena Dunham, horses, and mannequins, either once or not at all. We tried, man. We tried.
It was twice with.
We know what you out there want. You want Star Wars horse jokes and doo-doo butter. And Dion wants pound cake.
And at the end of the day, we're men of the people.
Well, Ethan loves his pie. You love your pound cake. Except in his case, he actually wants real pie.
Right.
And you want the most unlikable woman in America
to pound her cake.
I mean, she's cool. She's a little sassy for her own good when she does freaky shit.
Oh, she probably does. She's got major daddy issues. She has some weird shit, definitely.
I bet you she's just a boring person in general. She just looks like
yeah, totally boring.
She probably.
You're not Adam Driver.
She comes off as the type that just wants to talk about herself.
Oh yeah,
then her and I would be perfect for each other.
Because I don't accomplishments or lack thereof.
I once was on an episode of Scooby-Doo. Oh, okay, cool for you. I don't care.
That's nice.
But what I do care about is our friend Dayton Pfeiffer, who had an interesting question. Now, Dion, you may be able to say yes. I'll have to answer it with no. Dayton Pfeiffer. Did you guys see the Daredevil season 3 trailer?
I did.
Nope.
Dion, what'd you think, buddy?
It made me super excited. I am super fucking excited for it. I'll probably, since I've been lagging in terms of my Netflix Defenders watching, and
you are terrible at that.
I know I am, but I'll probably watch Daredevil day one. I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be dope. So they show him with the fucking blood dripping down his hands and stuff. Oh,
I have bad news for you. You can't watch it day one.
Why the fuck not?
You'll be here. It's over my birthday weekend.
Oh fuck. Well, that's a sacrifice.
Yeah,
it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make then.
Yeah. Cool. Good. Because I mean, we're gonna hang out and not be sober. But I will watch that show when it launches. That Monday. No, that Tuesday. Shit, I committed to the Monday now with you guys.
That's right. So we have to fucking work that in, won't we?
Nah, let's just.
Not like that time. I'm saying separately working, watching it. But yeah, I'm fucking pumped. I can't wait. Especially the way that the Defenders ended. I can't wait. I just love the way they did the trailer with flashing at him and then oh god, I can't fucking wait.
Wait, now you didn't watch Iron Fist season 2 or Jessica Jones or Luke Cage, right?
Right.
Yeah, don't.
Well, I watched Luke Cage, but
why?
Because he's one of my favorite fucking characters. Of course, I'm gonna watch Luke Cage.
That is true. When we went to my comic book store, that's the first thing you asked for was a Luke Cage trade paperback. So I can't even make a joke. And you really do love Luke Cage. It's
you know that.
Yeah.
You love Luke Cage like I like Robin. He's not my favorite character, but he exists.
Exactly.
Well, damn, shit.
All that Bubblegum says, I think that Nick should be Sir Mix-a-Lot instead.
I'm totally down for that.
Oh my god, I want to get you one of those tiny hats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you guys remember a couple years ago when they had a Sir Mix-a-Lot ringtone from Jamster?
Oh my god, I remember fucking Jamster.
Yeah.
Instead of Baby Got Back, it was pick up the phone.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
Oh yeah,
our friend
I remember
Bikini90.
those damn commercials.
When I was in Spain, we would get German MTV, and all the commercials were in German. But then you would get a Jamster commercial in German, but then the shows were all in English. It was really bizarre. But I just remember it was all about Feel Good Incorporated. It's all I would see on Jamster ads forever. Oh, and Crazy Frog Axel F, which isn't the real Axel F.
Oh yeah, obviously. Well, also, I mean, it's Germany. English is not very far for them to understand. So, as far as
they're smart people.
That's right, because they lost the fucking war. 2-time
of them.
champs, baby. Fuck you.
Back to back.
Sure. Well, I'm not going to deny history.
That's right. You know, if we fucked up, the whole world would be speaking kraut right now.
That's right.
Dion has now become Kendo, and Kendo has become Lape.
You mean I've become...
Dude.
Go take a nap, Kendo, damn it.
Suddenly, I hate the beer I am drinking right now because
That doesn't surprise me at all.
55 strains of hops.
Pinky out, bitch. Bikini90 says Jeff Hicks featuring the notorious Brooklyn Supreme, Muff Daddy, Nick, You Cool, Jay, and Kendo Rhymes. Bullshit in your ear. I actually like all of it. Bikini90, I like that so much I'm taking a picture of that right now. I really I like that. I think I want to be called Muff Daddy from now on. Seriously, that's my new name, Muff Daddy.
You need that like made into a really big gold chain for your birthday. Just wear that everywhere.
Big old gold chain that just says Muff.
I mean, in the parties that or the groups of people I hang out with, Muff Daddy would be a very cool name. So
roll with it, man. Roll with it.
Bikini90, I think I'm gonna have myself a nice jacket made with Muff Daddy down the sleeve.
Yes.
This could be hilarious. People in the chat tomorrow on Good Morning Pop Culture are gonna be like, "What up, Muff Daddy?" I'm like, "What up?" That's how you can prove to me that you like our live stream shows, because you know who Muff Daddy is before everyone else does. Boom, there you go. You were here first. So thank you, Bikini90. You know what? You are officially the MVP of tonight's stream.
Thanks, buddy.
So much. Speaking of the stream, we actually do have some more show to talk about, folks. I'm sorry. We got into this whole rap tangent. We don't need to talk about Venom anymore. We don't need to talk about Damon Wayans or Morbius or Ben Affleck or Captain America. So it looks like my contributions are over. Gentlemen, I know you guys had some news. Nick, Kendo, take it away.
All right.
Okay. Mine is government news. Apparently, a government bioweapon that they're making, which is something I read a little while ago. It scared the fuck out of me. There are reports accusing the Pentagon of developing an agricultural bioweapon. So this comes to us from all kinds of sources. No technology in which insects are going to be used to genetically modify crops could be converted into dangerous and possible illegal bioweapon, alleges a Science Policy Forum report. The report is I can't fucking read. I cannot read. The report is in response to an ongoing research program funded by the U.S. DARPA program, Insect Allies. The idea is to create more resilient crops to help farmers deal with climate change, drought, frost, floods, and so on and so forth. But instead of modifying the seeds in the lab, farmers would send fleets of insects into their crop where their genetically modified bugs would do the work. Infecting the
This is a
plants
future I don't want to live in.
Well, infecting the plants with special virus that passes along a new resilient gene. The thing is that these bugs are going to, attack, eat the plants, and then they're going to pass along this gene. It's going to automatically be spliced into the plant DNA right then and there. That's fucking terrifying, because they can always go the opposite way. Let's see here. As far as we know, Insect Allies was announced in November 2016 and currently involves research contracts in excess of $27 million. DARPA is funding 4 teams, namely the Boyce Thompson Institute, Ohio State University, Pennsylvania State University, and the University of Texas, Austin. The defense industry maintains that all work is conducted inside closed laboratories, greenhouses, and or secured facilities, and that the insects will have built-in lifespans to limit their spread. DARPA is hoping to see tests done in a greenhouse in as few as 2 years.
Hello, I am Alex Jones, and on the show today is a world-class bullshitter. He is a man, he has a plan, and he is Samoan, and apparently he loves turkey legs and mayonnaise. On the show this evening, my man, Big Rig, Nick Udom. Tell me, Nick, are the frogs gay now with these?
They're so fucking gay, you won't even believe it.
Yeah.
They have high heels and dresses and all kinds of shit. They're really, really gay.
I think the real question about all those bugs is, will they turn the plants gay?
By the God. Yes.
No, but this is what the government's doing right now, and it's fucking terrifying.
Well, I mean, if we're going to use it on, enemies, that's okay.
Yeah, but then, what if the enemies catch the bugs and realize what we're doing and then,
listen, I don't think that you should really be worried. Like, we don't even know if that shit is legit. So just that tinfoil hat might be a little bit too
I'm just saying. I'm reading what I have here. That's all I'm doing.
I'm just reporting. Alex Jones here with my correspondent, Nick Udom, which I agree with. He, ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't make the facts. He just reads them. Tell me, Nick, are the plants gay?
The plants are really gay. All right. I tried to walk past them and they kept whistling at me. It was weird.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I find this stuff interesting, and I read the whole article, and it's a little terrifying that they can do these things. So yeah, a little crazy.
Listen. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if I believe that, but it definitely reminds me that every now and again, my main man, motherfucking Nick Big Rig Utam, will slide into some rabbit hole shit and bring out fucking plant bioweapons from sources, top men.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of shit that I read. I just ran across it. I was like, oh, this is interesting, and I thought I'd bring it to light, or at least bring it to to the podcast and see what people thought about it. So,
you're a strange man.
Hey man, I find things interesting and I read them on the podcast. You find them interesting or not? Either way, I don't care. So,
I love it.
Yeah. Well, the next piece of news I have is Dr. Sleep, the Shining sequel, will pay homage to Stanley Kubrick's 1980s classic.
God damn it! because the last Stanley Kubrick homage went really fucking well, didn't it?
Which one was that?
Psycho, right? Wasn't that?
Oh yeah, it was basically a shot-for-shot remake.
yeah, with fucking Vince Vaughn. Like, geez, it's just like, what the fuck, man? This is gonna go great.
That's crazy. That's nuts. But let's see. While it may not be faithful to the book it's based on, Stanley Kubrick's 1980 adaptation of The Shining, one of the most recognizable films in cinema history. And of course, Stephen King is famous for hating Kubrick's take on the 1977 book for the same name. That being said, no one can ignore the movie's impact on pop culture, which is why the Shining sequel, Dr. Sleep, will feature some sort of recognition of the Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall horror classic.
Nick, not Nick, I'm sorry. Kendall, you read that book, didn't you?
I have not read The Shining, no.
Oh, okay. For some reason. Oh, no, because I know you read it. Maybe it was a different one we were talking about. But and as much as, because I didn't see The Shining until I was an adult. But I know, but I do remember hearing that coked out Stephen King didn't necessarily like the movie. Does anyone remember what he didn't like about Kubrick's Shining?
I honestly don't know. I mean, I think it was a lot of things, but I can put my finger on it. I really don't know.
Yeah, I remember hearing that, obviously, because it was the the process of the movie was pretty fucking crazy. And if you're out there in the comments, definitely, if you know, let us know what it was that Stephen King didn't like. But that was just one of those weird instances, because usually when an author doesn't like the movie version, is pretty legitimate, obviously. But I know, from what I gleaned and after watching the film, I thought that fucking Stephen King was wrong. I fucking loved The Shining. I really don't. I really can't remember. Oh no, Dio Brando, Stephen King like to focus on alcohol. Was that it? I wonder if that was no. That's a good. Damn, that'd be kind of just weird, because wasn't Stephen King really on to cocaine at that time?